everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this one we're going to be reacting to the Expanse Season 6 Episode 2 called Azure Dragon. Recap?
This show has a real way of testing us. I wasn't going to say this, but I've decided to say it. But we were treated to an opening scene with a little girl on a random planet, which turned out to be where the proto-molecules essentially growing or whatever. We don't know anything about the creatures that she saw. There's new plants. There's a new like a biome ecosystem or whatever it is. But we don't see any of that. We go straight to how tired the Rossi's crew are and how kind of emotionally drained Holden and Naomi are, and it's just mind-boggling.
The beginning bit was jokes though. It was very Jurassic Park. It was very Jurassic Park 2, where I think it's the little girl and she's like playing on the beach, and then there's compies like sort of surround her and she feeds, and it looked like that, but then the birds they seemed like friendly, or they weren't carnivorous.
Well, we don't know what that little
and that creature came out that didn't look like it had it. You know, it happens in movies where you meet a creature or an alien and it looks like it doesn't have any teeth, and then the character looks away and all of a sudden it's got massive chompers and is about to kill a character. But sorry, you were talking about the Rossi.
Yeah, the Rossi, the crew seem really, they've obviously been hunting Free Navy frigates or ships and whatever. Yeah. They've been at it for nearly 200, I think it's 187 or 200 days. And they just look tired, they look battered, morale seems to be
low.
But when they destroyed the last ship that they were hunting, they found a reactor that was slapped onto an asteroid, basically. I'm assuming the theory is that Marco is then using... he's not slingshotting the rocks, he's basically just powering them with a reactor from the ship that they've been plundering. And to be fair, he seems to be keeping Earth quite busy with all the rocks that he's throwing at them.
It's quite funny because I thought he'd only be flinging those initial 9 or whatever it was, but he's just constantly throwing them, so they're constantly distracted by the rocks that they are catching him. Yeah.
And he's able to kind of do what he wants further in the belt and whatnot. But Naomi actually cleverly figures out a way to track a ship. Well, they think it's a ship. It's like
that's coordinating the attacks, which is called the Azure Dragon, which is why this episode is named so.
And they send all the information to Zarala, and then she talks to Bobby about it at the end. But in the middle of the entire episode, it's centered around Philip and what he's going through, or not what he's going through, but how his attitude is changing. So obviously with the ladies, he's quite popular, and he obviously feels like he can get whoever he wants. And then he tries to chime in on actual serious business that Marco's dealing with on series about, the food suppliers and the water suppliers. And there's that thing that we joked about in the last episode where he goes to someone, you should just do this, and they're like, have you got any suggestions? And he was like, just do your job. And he's like, that's not...
Great input.
But Marco it's funny because Marco looks at him and he's just like, you're in and out of the conversations, you're not really taking
I feel like every time that Marco's talking with someone and Philip chimes in, Marcus has that like be gone look on his face, like we're not talking to you, go do what you do, go play with something in that corner over there, kind of. But he gets to a point where his friend is talking to him about, they're in a room with girls, and he's like, oh yeah, you know what, I'm not a killer. He's got all these tattoos of all the ships that he's taken out, and he's like, I'm not the real killer. And he points to Philip and he's like, that's the real killer. And it changes his mind, it bends his mind a bit. And then right at the end, he basically Philip ends up shooting his mate because a girl basically turned him down. He threw a glass at her and he was like to Philip, look, you don't have to act this way. And he was just like, he was just like, fuck you, got punched in the face. Philip pulled out a gun and just blew him to smithereens. Was it the drummer bit?
Oh, the drummer and the gerbil. Yes,
Drummer made a gerbil cry, and now we have to drop her off so that
Somewhere.
they're safe, because Drummer has a serious plan. Like, she'll be going after Marco.
Yeah, they're essentially hunting down.
They're hunting down, and you can't
she's
afford
got a bounty
mistakes.
on her head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we don't know. We
She's
don't know
got-
exactly what the bounty is, but they've just raised the bounty. They said in the last
Yeah.
one, but we don't know exactly what it is. Okay, so let's see what happens in this episode. Season 6, episode 2, Azure Dragon. Let's check it out.
Mama, Daddy!
Sure, baby. What's wrong?
Help her, please!
They have properly set up here, haven't they?
Yeah, they've like it's a proper camp.
No, she can't be.
But what killed that bird? That's what I don't understand.
Maybe. I only give her some of my protein bar, only a little.
Okay. So
Could be that.
they have a different kind of chemistry, which doesn't work well with ours.
I mean, I poisoned her.
No. It's not your fault.
I mean, it's by accident.
Soldiers called a meeting. We have to attend. All the settlers do.
I still don't see the point.
Don't go back by yourself.
So I'm assuming these are Martians that have obviously come to.
I'll help you bury her in the morning.
It's fine. I can do it myself.
Oh no.
What is that? She's gonna go back to where it died.
What was that egg though?
Ooh.
Oh, it's a drone. What, it's going to pretend to be their mother or something?
Oh, she's
Oh, right.
putting
She's
them
putting
all
him
back in the nest, yeah. Oh. Well, that didn't work
You've got
out.
one up there.
Shit!
Oh
Shit!
god.
Oh god! Oh my god!
That's massive. It's
I
a lot bigger than
know.
we thought it was.
I can't
Go away.
tell
Leave me alone.
if it's hostile or not.
I can't either. It doesn't seem like it is, but you never know with these things.
Is it coming closer? Kid, watch out!
Oh,
Well-
right.
Not herbivore.
Can't have that. That's not for you.
So that's why it came out in the first place when they were close to the rocks because it wanted to eat them.
It's a predator, just
Yeah.
uh
Doesn't eat humans.
yeah,
Yet.
true. UNN supply ship.
I never thought I'd see the day I'd be delivering Mickey munitions to a privateer in the belt. It feels kind of nice, huh? Everyone being on the same side for once?
Yeah.
Oh, how naive you are.
Mm-hmm. Was that like basically
Everything looks good on our end.
Oh, I thought
It's
that was
stock. It's inventory. Oh, I thought he was reading his mail.
emails. I was just reading
Nope,
emails,
nope,
you know.
nope, nope.
Spam.
Your mission specialist is transferring over now.
Or what?
Mission specialist.
Your mission specialist.
We weren't expecting any.
Can't speak to that, Captain, but the orders came direct from the Secretary General herself.
You're right. It was, yeah.
Nailed it.
Clarissa, we have UN personnel coming aboard.
Are they?
No, they're not here for you.
Go to your quarters and stay there until you hear different from me, okay?
Okay.
I thought everything was okay with. I thought Christian.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe not. He doesn't know it's Bobby, right? That's why.
He doesn't know it's Bobby. Yeah.
Now he does.
Bobby.
Permission to come aboard?
Of course.
Change of plans. Time to lock and load.
Woo!
I mean, it must be serious if she's
You're bringing
brought
her suit, yeah.
with her.
Cirrus Station.
Locked him up.
Good. Should.
My son.
That is something he would say as well, very slowly in her. My son.
Let him out.
I'm sorry, sir, I can't do that. We have laws on this station.
This is a free Navy matter.
Bullshit.
Release him into my custody. Now.
Oh god, there's nothing she can do about it either.
Don't say anything, just walk.
Huh? Are you crazy?
Johan assaulted a superior officer, and you defended yourself. That's what happened.
What'd I say? Brush it under the carpet.
From Palace, Sin and I would go out after our shifts. The next day, we were both back on the line. We couldn't fuck up because we didn't have anyone to bail us out.
Translation, you're a fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's jam some more trauma into this guy.
It's true though, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's one traumatic kid.
The Azure Dragon appears to be a standard rock hopper rigged with a shit ton of scopes, antenna, and
Oh
sensor
my
arrays.
god, that thing looks crazy!
The old lady wants the data that could be on board.
She's got Marine Corps for that.
She believes the Rossi is the best option for this operation.
Boarding and shooting is a whole lot riskier than sending a torpedo up their ass.
Don't you worry your pretty little head. That's what I'm here for.
I like Bobby on board.
We slip inside their sensor shadow and sneak up in a slow, quiet approach. Force the airlock. Boom, 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 boom. Done and done.
It doesn't seem that easy.
Paid extra for this?
I'm not in it for the money.
Yeah, Amos is like, I want to get paid! I want to get paid!
Ship's got a new mechanic's apprentice.
Amos.
Bobby Draper, Clarissa Mao.
Oh no!
Amos brought her back with him from Earth after the first rock. Said it's a long story.
You're harboring
she
a
would have seen
convicted
her on
felon.
Luna.
I trust her, and I trust him. And this is our ship, so that's the end of it.
Let it go, Bobby.
Yeah.
Watch this. That is not a normal transit.
God, there's always this shit.
Something.
Yeah, there's always this thing to worry about. Proto-molecule rubbish. The Tynan. Have we dropped the hamster off?
No, I think we're going to do that now.
Walker was a smuggler and thief, and if we had a better option, I would have used it. You will be safer with him than you will be with us.
Oh, they're giving it... Okay. They're not going to an actual space station.
Liang Walker.
Kamina Jama. This the cargo?
Michio.
We have a problem.
Easy.
Free Navy has taken over security on Ganymede. Marco Iñaros, he doesn't like me. I intimidate him sexually.
What?
Okay.
A few golden bowed and all like kissing Marco's ass and broke away from the Free Navy.
I never thought of that. Even people who were in the Free Navy, forced into the Free Navy,
Yeah.
won't willingly do shit for him. And there'd still be like tension.
This might be a good time for a tour, after all.
Why?
You know what
He's
she's
basically... Yeah.
I think we're joining forces rather than
Yeah.
just dropping her off.
I heard about Philip.
You're new here. Think carefully about what you say next.
I think you should drop him in a recycling tank for a few hours to see if he can swim.
That's careful enough.
Speaking from experience,
Uncle Utam was a traditionalist.
Philip has completely lost his focus, no self-control.
That seems to be the consensus.
Everyone knows.
Maybe send him out.
Sounds like his mother had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, his mother had a lot to do with him putting a bullet in his friend.
It was his fault
Yeah.
for bringing her amongst us.
No, that's not what I meant.
Cost us all so much.
Oh, this is his friend's...
Alligator skin.
Yeah.
I love him.
We know.
That word means different things to different people. You pity him. Or you envy him.
Really?
She's
Love
very-
means to envy?
I need him to be the man he should be.
Then you need to include him in your
Are you planning on
conversations.
staying angry with him until then?
I find it amazing how this woman is so close to him. She's talking
And she's
to him
new.
about real stuff, and she's new, yeah.
Everyone else here is afraid of me.
Yeah.
So, you're welcome.
Great Marco! With his pretty eyes and his perfect hair.
You got lucky. Now everyone in the belt believes he's a genius.
Well, hey, recruit him.
The golden bow ships that didn't show their bellies. Are you still in contact with them?
Maybe. A few.
We only need the ones who are tired of licking the floor for scraps. The ones ready to snatch the food right off Marco's table.
Time to recruit. All in the name of
Build
piracy.
your own navy. Yeah, build
No,
your
she's
own
appealing to the pirate in him.
Yeah.
Let's be pirates again.
Johan had family on Vesta. They should be compensated for all he did for the cause.
If he had survived, he would have been punished and then discharged. We don't owe his family anything.
That's messed up.
And
Right? Never mind.
he just willingly agreed. I was like, oh, okay.
I'm sorry for your loss. Supplies are being sent to you as tribute for his service. He died honorably, serving Mako Inaros and the belt.
He didn't. You know what's the? He didn't have to add the Marco Inaros bit in there.
Yeah.
He could have just said, "Died serving the belt."
That's it.
Azure Dragon.
Wow, look at that.
It's just full of satellites and scopes. It looks jokes.
You know when you see like a tower block and it's got loads of satellites on the
Yeah,
sides?
it's like when you give someone your car to like pimp my ride and they completely fuck it up. That's what it looks like.
I want to see Bobby all suited up.
She's gonna look like a machine compared to these lot.
I like you're one of those suits. You'd only hurt yourself, Pee-wee.
Ooh.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Oh shit, no one's holding on to anything. Oh my god. That's a face plant and a half.
We can't risk destroying them. Our mission is to get aboard.
They're running. The mission is scrubbed.
I have operational command and the mission is scrubbed. When I say it
Oh
is...
god, this is the worst time to fight. Well, hang on. What is she planning to, like, if he's alongside it, is she planning to jump? Because that's not going to work.
I don't even know if that's even possible.
Yeah. What is that thing?
She's going to jump.
Oh
No
my
way.
god, are you f***ing serious?
She did it, though.
What does that thing do?
It's an EMP.
Oh,
That is pretty sick.
that is pretty sick. It's just disabled it. That was so risky.
Oh, she's getting that fear again, isn't it? Because she jumped ship last time, right?
Yeah, I don't blame her.
I got it.
She's having a panic attack.
Yeah.
Ready to breathe. Bobby, you coming?
Oh!
Oh, shit.
I mean, Bobby's just going to take him one by one. Can she even use that in...
Look at that!
I've got 3 belters down. Clarissa's hurt. God damn it, I have to get her back to the Rossi ASAP.
I was going to say, can she use that outside? Like, in...
Well, she threw up, didn't she?
Yeah.
Looks like they were trying to wipe their data core.
You'll need to Rossi to crack the encryption.
What happened back there?
I'm alright.
Really all right, or not ready to talk about it all right?
Not ready to talk about it. Right.
Yeah.
Second one.
Okay.
Earth, moon... Supply?
Motherload.
No, all the rocks.
Yo, look at the rocks.
Look how many! Oh my god!
It's still panning out.
I want to commission a project from you.
Oh.
I want the belt to see what it's doing to us. The feeds are full of numbers and political rhetoric. I want them to see the people.
Oh. PR.
Yeah.
You have a following and you have style.
I have credibility that state media.
Someone outside of the inner circle to report
you
it.
Can't be corrupt.
I'm asking you to tell the truth. Not just the statistics, but what they mean. The lives we've lost. Or don't. And wonder, with every new attack, if that was the one you could have stopped. And you chose not to.
Oh, very clever, Christian,
That's a good
because she
spin.
is going to do it now.
You give a really good guilt trip.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I practice a lot when I'm alone.
Oh, that's sad.
I know you were trying to help, but we had a plan. And when you change that plan without going through the chain of command, you put all of us at risk. And as long as you're part of the crew, you do what I say when I say. You see a problem, you talk to me first.
He just called you part of the crew. You know what? I think this conversation was just, I've accepted you.
Yeah. His way of saying it.
Yeah.
You know you just gotta shoot out, right?
No, she heard the proper bit.
That's the first time he said I was part of the crew.
There we go. What a redemption arc, eh?
Yeah, I know. Just trying to kill him 2 seasons ago.
When we got in the prize for damn fuel, when you wiped out a corner.
I'm so glad Marco gets to see this. Looks like you're a fuck up too, eh, Marco?
They'll be able to locate the rocks that are still in flight and all the rest that are ready to launch.
Yes. Okay.
You said the fight would come soon enough. And here it is. Let them come. We'll be ready.
You wouldn't put an assault on series, would you?
And that's the end of the episode. I don't know what that little laugh he did was. Was that like, I planned this? I have a contingency plan for this? Or like an insane laugh, like, well, they want to fight, we'll give them a fight and we'll win at the end kind of laugh.
I think it's a bit of both. He's one of these people where other people see failure, he sees opportunity. Or he sees he sees, so I'm sure in his mind, like he said to that woman, it's like the war's going to come eventually. You can't run away from it. I don't think they'd be stupid enough to plan a full-scale assault on Sirius. Like, it's a massive station.
Yeah.
And just booby trap the hell out of it. Unless they try and cut the head off the snake. They're trying to just killing Marco in a space battle, maybe. I don't know. But it is a clever move because it does free up the entire fleet. They don't have to sit around Earth. I mean, to be fair, if I was Christian, I would just fling the rocks back. But it's politically, it's not fair to throw the rocks back at Marco. We don't know where he is,
and you'll just be killing innocent people.
Exactly.
Yeah. I actually don't know what the plan is here. Would you create a task force to take out each of the rocks, which might take a while? Blow up all the rocks? That won't take long. Torpedo all the rocks wouldn't take long. You have the location.
Depends how many rocks. I mean, there's loads.
Even if you have like 80 rocks, you can send out 80 torpedoes. We're not lacking in munitions in terms of that.
Yeah,
kind
they
of
sent
thing.
more. They sent more when they launched them from Earth. It was like 150 torpedoes.
Yeah, do you remember that? That was crazy.
The first track, yeah.
So they could easily do that and then immediately go after Marco. Do we have numbers? How many Mars ships does Marco have? Which would have a lot of firepower.
Well, I think it depends on.
Do the Mars ships have superior tech in terms of fighting?
No, I think the UN has the firepower.
This is so crazy. It's so crazy. 6 seasons in, and we're still asking this question.
No, do you know what it was? It was basically that the Earth ships outnumber the Mars ships in terms of they've got more numbers, but they are stronger. I would say the Mars ships are potentially more technologically advanced.
So Earth has quantity over quality, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. But then obviously we don't know if anything's changed since the.
Yeah, we don't know the numbers. Peaches is part of the crew now, according to Holden. So good. But Naomi still has the Naomi bit about she's still experiencing some form of PTSD.
Yeah.
Or she's getting flashbacks and it's attributing to like her panic attacks is one thing aside, but she's still showing a bit of disdain for Peaches.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
And every belter they go after is also... Do you remember in the beginning when she was against like killing belters, and then there was a point where it was part of the job kind of thing? Now it's gone full circle back to like every belter that dies, she's just upset again. And it's... I think she's suffering a little bit of depression as well as that.
Her character is so complex from season 1 till now. She's been through more, apart from Holden seeing Miller, I think she's been through the most amount of trauma, if you think about it.
Well,
I
mean, as an adult, because
yeah.
Amos, aka Timmy, suffered a hell of a lot when he was a child.
That was his past, as in I'm talking like from...
But he is what he is now, that cold nature that he has, that slightly broken person he is because of him in the past. Just so I wouldn't say the most, but she is definitely going through it now, and I don't know whether it's going to resolve itself, because she's just going to see more and more belters die.
Yeah, it's a strange one.
I think... I mean, I'm hoping... Well, not hoping, but I think we'll get to a point where Philip might actually die, and I don't know how she's gonna deal with it. He's spiraling. If you think about Philip, he is spiraling.
Well, you could say the whole family's spiraling.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. That is a very good point. Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Just Naomi in the last 2 episodes, obviously she suffered a lot. She needs to rest. And then they've been out for 187 days or longer than that now. And then the stress and the trauma, the panic attacks and the guilt and leaving her son. And maybe it's all just building up and I'm reading it wrong. What else happened in this? Oh, Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park. Do you
know what? For a season that is 6 episodes long, you would think that they would give us more than like a 5-minute feed of a little girl.
There was a bit in the beginning you were talking about them drip feeding. Sorry, this is away from the Jurassic Park stuff. They were drip feeding stuff about... I can't remember what you were talking about.
The ring. It's
the ring. And I was thinking in my head, they can't afford to drip feed us stuff to us. We're like 4 episodes left. just start chucking information at us, for heaven's sakes.
If Marco can chuck rocks at us, you can chuck the information
exactly.
at us.
Exactly.
No, but it is true though, because it's like a 13-episode season. You would be like, okay, you can slowly give us like if they started off with the ring thing, eventually you'll go to the ring and you'll find out. But it's like, you've got 7 episodes less than what you would normally give to us. All we know is there's some Martian girl, I'm assuming she's a Martian girl, stuck on a weird planet with some proto-molecule thing growing up, and you're focusing on the fact that she's killing animals with protein bars, and it's like, give us something else.
I just hope a bigger animal doesn't come out of that forest, because then the settlers are in real trouble. Yeah, let's see what happens in the next episode, because it's about to ramp up because they're about to head for war. So let's see what happens in that one. But all in all, great episode. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? And if you want to check out the full version, please check out our Patreon page. But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.